Hi, I'm Robbie Picard, and I'm with my good friend Shannon, and we are sort of like doing our test episode of kitchen table issues on this wonderful 1950s kitchen table that I stole from my friend Trevor, and I'm not giving it back.
It is amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I actually was in the lunchroom at one of the businesses they bought, and they're moving, so I'm like, yeah, I'm taking this.
This was a lunchroom table?
This was a lunchroom table here in Fort McMurray. There's actually a few of them, and I'd be buying the whole set.
And the chairs too?
The chairs came with it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're a little beat up, but I'm gonna leave
Not
it just
really.
like that.
They're
Well, there's a
really-
couple little spots, but considering, right?
Yeah.
They don't make furniture like this no more.
No.
And today we're gonna talk a little bit about pipeline issues, but this is more of an episode where we just feel out how we're gonna adjust the cameras, get the right angles and all.
Yeah.
Well, so thank you for joining me today.
Of course.
Where do you like to travel to when you can travel?
I like to travel everywhere. So I travel within Canada. I like to travel even when you're going on road trips and stuff, everyone takes the same travel path everywhere. No, I like to find different places to experience different things. But I'm more of a beach girl.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of the short winters, but I also love the winter here because I love that it's sunny all the time. It's like happy winter, you know what I mean? Aside from the really short days here, but I take it for the trade-off in the summer.
What do you like about your job?
So I love the camaraderie within the organization. So
Yeah.
I work at Fort McMurray with Buffalo Economic Development and Tourism.
Yeah.
And I love the dynamic there. I love that there's a respect for everyone and there's camaraderie and there's a common goal and everybody's working towards making Fort McMurray a better place.
That's nice to be.
A better place. How is that not amazing?
What would you say to people that want to move here, experience Fort McMurray? What would you be your kind of, okay, you want to come here
Yeah.
and you possibly get a job, possibly move here. What were the steps involved that you'd say?
For me?
Yeah.
So for me, it was pretty unique. I came up here for training.
Yeah.
And I had some friends up here, and one of them said, well, come to my place of work. And my husband was working there too. And he's like, come meet everybody. And it turned into a job interview, and then I had a job.
Yeah.
So I would say the steps are get a job first.
Yeah.
It's not like it was before.
No, you got it.
Right. You have to have a job, but come. This is the land of opportunity. That's what I say. Come.
As a guy who's been doing oil and gas advocacy for quite a while now, I find it hilarious. So you have these arguments about Quebec, and Quebec gets so many millions and billions of dollars in transfer payments, and people make the argument it's federal money. But regardless, it comes out of our taxes that people pay working in Alberta, whether you pay it federally or provincially or whatever. If you pull a poll right now, we're ahead. Everyone wants pipeline.
Yeah.
But why is it so hard for us to get the respect for what we contribute to this country? Because all the extra money Canada has comes from this exact region.
So I think it's misinformation or miseducation. So not wanting to learn or not wanting to know. And I've had this conversation with a couple of friends and a friend of mine from the coast.
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, it doesn't make sense. What they're saying doesn't really make sense because all the cruise ships, all the other ships, all that sort of stuff. I think it comes down to making sure that we are doing it properly. If we're having those conversations with the Indigenous groups and make sure there's mitigations put in place, I think that's the concern. Respect-wise, I think we really need to educate people. Mm-hmm. They need to know, they need to see the positives. If you talk to people, some people here think that Fort McMurray is just a giant pit and we live in tents pitched on the outside of the perimeter, right? That is in fact not the case, but
what are some of the things you think we could do better as a community to make it more inviting? For me, I think if you go to Sylvan Lake,
yeah,
the entire lake is developed.
Yeah.
I think we have so much. We have Gregoire Lake, Christina Lake, we've got the Snai.
But I think Sylvan Lake's overdeveloped.
Yeah.
Sylvan Lake, It's a whole different vibe. I think what we have here is nature, and I think that's great. I think what we could do to make it more inviting or make people want to come here for adventure and tourism and those sorts of things is a positive message out in the community. What is Fort McMurray? It's so great. People come to the community to do things and oh, I did not expect Fort McMurray to be like this. It's beautiful. It's stunning. It's
I think with
amazing.
the work you're doing to activate certain, I agree with you. That's a good point. So it's you're right. Sylvan Lake is very developed.
Yeah.
Maybe we develop a little more, but you don't lose the connection to the raw nature.
Yeah,
right?
no,
because that's
and that's the beauty with our region too, is we can connect with the deep roots of the Indigenous culture in the region, right? And I think that is the win for the community, is Indigenous tourism.